What's going on, guys? This is Josh, as always, with JB Fitness, here to do my first product review. If you guys saw my video over the last few days, I finally put in the home gym in my basement. I want to do some product reviews on the products I got because I couldn't find a lot of reviews on the stuff before I got it. So I wanted to make sure that people who might be looking for the same products can find some reviews. So the first thing I want to review is the bar. This is the B&R, the Rippetoe Power Bar. This is, they call it a power bar, but it is geared mainly towards powerlifting, but it does also have quite a good rating for Olympic lifting as well. So this bar came in a very thick container. You can see how thick this is, probably half an inch thick cardboard, ridiculously thick cardboard. Some things about the bar is 205,000 kpsi, so it's very stiff. The knurling on this bar is very non-aggressive, but it's very sticky. What I mean by that is it doesn't tear up your hands. Like, I've deadlifted twice in a week with this bar. The other day I maxed out with about 400, 450 and never had to use chalk. So it doesn't hurt. It feels great on the hands, but it's still very sticky. So it's aggressive, but it's not aggressive, if that really kind of makes sense. Another thing about this bar, it does have a center knurling. When I was shopping for bars, I wasn't sure if I wanted a bar with knurling or I wanted a bar without knurling. The bar I use at my gym has no knurling on it. It's an Extreme Monkey 1500 pound bar. I'm trying to get more serious into powerlifting, and all the reviews I saw, all the stuff I saw online said get a bar with center knurling. So I got it, and it turned out to be one of those cases where you upgrade to something and you don't realize how good of an upgrade it was until you try it, until you go back. I used this bar for squats a few times after I got it. Didn't really notice the difference, but then I went back to the gym and had to do squats with a regular bar, and I realized that was shitty. So if you're looking to get into powerlifting, definitely get this. What this center knurling does is it digs into your shirt or your back if you're doing without a shirt. You're crazy if you are. But it digs into your back or your clothing and makes it really stick to your clothing, so it's really easier to hold on to and keep up there. Other things about this bar, so it's got two, I'll show you over here, two rings. Maybe I can turn it here and show you. Yeah, two rings for powerlifting and Olympic lifting. It's got a nice standard wide, I think it's 17 inches between the outer knurlings there, which is great, so it's really good for close grip and stuff like that. One thing about this bar is it is steel. Most bars have an iron oxide finish or a zinc, or the most common is a copper finish to it. This has no finish. It is the raw steel. So if you get this bar, especially if you're in a humid environment, you're going to need to keep up with the upkeep on this. So you're going to want to use WD-40 on it probably once a week or every 2 weeks, just to keep it well oiled, because it will rust, and from what I hear, it rusts pretty quick. The other thing is it really shows dings and scratches really quick. It's going to be hard to see, but right when I got this bar, the first thing I did was a bench session on it. Sliding 45s all over this, scratches all over. There's also scratches here already, so there's scratches all over the place. So that's one thing to keep in mind with this bar, is if you're looking for a bar that is going to continue to look great, this is not going to be the bar for you. Price point for this bar, I'm in Canada. I paid about $350 plus shipping. It came with my order from Iraq and stuff like that. So from what I hear, this is the last bar I'll ever have to get. The thing about this bar is because it is a hybrid, it is geared towards Olympic lifters as well. From what I've read, once you start squatting over 500 or 600 pounds, it becomes what they call a pain in the ass to squat, because as you're backing up, the bar tends to bounce a lot because it's made to flex a little bit for Olympic lifters as well. So if you're a heavy squatter, you're probably going to want to go with like the Westside Power Bar or a Texas Bar or something like that. So hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have before you buy. Thanks for watching. Peace.